stop whatever you're doing. Because while you sleep, your bedroom might be quietly killing your dreams. Slowly, without leaving a trace. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but I'm about to show you the truth. This week, I walked into a bedroom that looked completely normal. The bed was made, everything was spotless, the decor was beautiful. And yet, the couple who lived there was on the brink of breaking up with no idea why. What I discovered inside that room shook me to my core. An invisible detail that was draining their money, their love, and their energy every single night. And the worst part? It might be happening in your home, in your bedroom. You might be sleeping in the wrong direction. You might have a mirror pulling the life out of your energy. You might have objects blocking the natural flow of prosperity, and you have no idea. But once those small details were fixed, everything shifted. Deep, restful sleep, peace settling back into the home, money flowing again, relationships blooming. It was like life finally snapped back into alignment. Today, I'm going to reveal the 8 secrets that determine whether your bedroom is a magnet for abundance or a silent prison of scarcity. And the 7th secret is so powerful that a lot of people refuse to believe it. But once they apply it, their whole life flips upside down. So tell me in the comments, are you ready to free the energy inside your home? Because the first sign is already there, right in front of you. You just haven't noticed it yet. Most people think the energy of a home begins in the living room, but ancient Eastern masters always said the opposite. The true source of your fortune is the place where you rest your head. Your bedroom isn't just the room where you sleep. It's the silent mirror of your life. Everything stuck inside you, fear, anxiety, lack of clarity, shows up there between your sheets, your furniture, and the walls that hold more than memories. It's where your body relaxes, but your soul communicates with the invisible, where the vibration of your mind crystallizes into the objects around you, where restless nights aren't just exhaustion, they're warnings of an environment misaligned with the life you truly want. You can ignore what surrounds you, but what surrounds you will never ignore you. And while most people spend their lives trying to fix the external, the job, the relationship, the money, everything stays blocked because of a simple energetic disruption in the most intimate space of the home. Your bedroom is your reflection. And now that you know that, you must look at every corner with new eyes. The first secret begins with the thing that traps, weighs down, and paralyzes the energy of a room more than anything else. And if you've ever woken up exhausted, even after hours of sleep, this might be the reason. You're about to understand why in 3, 2, 1. In this video, you're going to learn 8 powerful ancestral Feng Shui secrets that can transform your bedroom into a true magnet for prosperity, harmony, and love. Each of these secrets has been passed down through spiritual masters for generations. They're not aesthetic rules, they're energetic codes. And when activated correctly, your home begins to work for you. A bedroom aligned with intention stops being just a room. It becomes a silent ally, a living frequency that supports your desires instead of blocking your flow. And a warning, secret number 7, gave me chills. Even I wasn't prepared for the impact it would have. Before we reveal the first one, do something symbolic right now. Write in the comments, I am ready to activate prosperity in my life. This simple act isn't superstition, it's programming. When you declare your intention, you shift your vibration. When you commit to your energy, the universe begins to respond. That's the difference between hearing information and allowing it to transform you. So write it down. Mark this moment, because from now on, you're not simply watching this video, you're activating every single step. And the first one starts with something that exists in almost every bedroom, yet carries a silent force capable of blocking everything you're trying to achieve. You're looking at it right now. You just haven't realized what it's doing to you. Energy should flow like a river until your clutter turns that river into a swamp. Every pile of clothes on a chair, every dusty corner, every drawer stuffed with things you'll use someday, all of that acts like rocks, blocking the natural flow of abundance. This isn't about aesthetics, it's about frequency. The excess of stagnant objects creates weight, creates sluggishness, creates stuck energy. And when the energy around you stops moving, your life starts doing the same. Relationships stall, opportunities slip away, and even your sleep becomes restless. Prosperous people, even if they don't know why, usually have bedrooms that feel lighter, calmer, like spaces where your eyes can rest and your body can breathe. Want a simple but powerful first step? Start your day by making your bed. Seriously, no symbolic ritual carries more power than a small gesture done with intention. The bed is the heart of the room, and when it's in order, everything around it aligns. Do this every morning as if you're telling the universe, "Today, I take command of my space. Today, I choose flow." And if you want to amplify the impact even more, take 5 minutes tomorrow to clear one single corner you've been ignoring for weeks. Maybe a drawer, shelf, a section of your closet. Then come back and tell me what changed. You'll be surprised by what happens when energy is finally released. But here's the catch. Not all stagnant energy comes from visible clutter. Some comes from places you've never even considered, like the direction your bed is facing right now. And if it's pointed the wrong way, the very movement of your luck might be getting pulled away from you night after night. If your bed is facing the doorway or the bathroom, you're sleeping directly in the path of moving energy. And that energy never stops. It enters, rushes through, stirs things up, and carries away what should stay with you: your peace, your rest, your good fortune. You sleep, but your vibration stays on high alert. Your body gives in, but the energy of the room keeps moving without mercy. People who sleep this way often wake up exhausted, have unsettling dreams, and go through days where everything feels out of control, without realizing they're being swept up by an invisible current. If this is happening to you, there are 2 simple but incredibly effective solutions. The first, reposition the bed. Even a small shift to the side can create a completely new energetic pathway. You don't need a remodel, just an adjustment of the field. The second, if moving the bed isn't an option, place a clear quartz or amethyst crystal near the entrance. These aren't decorative trinkets, they're natural elements that filter and soften what comes through. This is the foundation of vibrational protection. Understanding that your home is an extension of your mind. And sometimes, all it needs is a new point of balance so you can finally rest in peace. Now tell me, have you noticed if your bed is pointing straight toward the door? If so, comment now. The energy from my doorway will be redirected. But what if the problem isn't the door at all? What if it's something much bigger, an invisible force pressing against you every night without you even realizing it? That's secret number 3, and it might have been working against you since the day you placed your bed where it is now. Every leader, every balanced spirit, every grounded person has something in common, an invisible structure supporting them from behind. In Feng Shui, that structure is symbolized by a mountain, and in your bedroom, that mountain is the wall behind your bed. Sleeping with your bed floating in the middle of the room without a solid backing is like trying to rest on a drifting boat. Your body might lie down, but your soul never anchors. You know that constant sensation of instability, emotional insecurity, the feeling of always being on alert inside your own space? In many cases, the lack of a firm wall behind your bed is the silent cause. I once advised a couple who slept with their bed in the center of the room, surrounded by empty space on all sides. They had no idea why they were fighting so much. They slept poorly, woke up exhausted, moved furniture around, changed sheets, tried everything, but nothing worked. All it took was moving the bed against the wall. That's it. The next morning, they told me that for the first time in months, they woke up with a sense of peace, as if something invisible had been guarding them through the night. That's what a wall does. It symbolizes support. It represents your ancestors, the silent strength behind you saying, "You're safe, you can rest, you can dream." If your bed is floating in the room or pushed up against a window, you're missing that protection. Reposition it. And when you do, pay attention to the difference. You won't just sleep, you'll recharge. And now, an even more subtle and more dangerous detail. What happens when the duplicated energy of an object watches you while you sleep? This is the 4th secret, and it may be affecting your relationships without you noticing. Mirrors never just reflect, they amplify. If your mirror faces your bed, it's not only replicating your image, it's duplicating your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your stress, your heartbreak. Everything multiplies in the silence of the night. Plenty of people in the U.S. say they wake up more drained than when they went to sleep, with headaches, with weird dreams, without knowing why. But ancient masters understood this. When a mirror watches your resting body, it fragments what is supposed to be whole. And in some cases, the effect is even deeper. In a couple's bedroom, for example, a mirror facing the bed doesn't just duplicate the image, it duplicates the presence. Eastern masters call this the 3rd presence, an extra vibration that settles between the couple, creating distance, confusion, and emotional wear. You may think it's an exaggeration, but try this. Cover your mirror for one night with a light, soft cloth, preferably something pale. Feel the difference in your sleep, in the stillness, in how you wake up. It's almost invisible, but it's profound. Now say this in the comments. My mirror will reflect peace, not confusion. Simple, direct, intentional. And remember, a bedroom is like a sacred space, and no temple allows reflections during rest. But what if the problem isn't the mirror? What if it's the colors surrounding you? Because certain colors don't just reflect, they suffocate. And that's what secret number 5 reveals. Every color is a frequency, and every frequency is a silent emotion. Red burns, black absorbs, soft beige breathes, light blue soothes. And if your bedroom feels heavy, suffocating, or draining, maybe the problem isn't the air. Maybe what's pressing on you are the colors around you. The color of a wall, a sheet, or a curtain might seem like a simple design choice, but behind the scenes of your subconscious, those colors are shaping your vibration without your permission. Colors that are too bright at night keep your mind in alert mode, even with your eyes closed. Warm, neutral tones, on the other hand, create an atmosphere of comfort, surrender, and healing. Your body recognizes a natural rhythm, bright during the day, warm at night. That's the rhythm of calm, a bedroom that welcomes you in the morning and embraces you at night isn't just pretty, it's therapeutic. Try this. At night, light your room with a soft amber glow. Then place your hand over your heart. You'll feel your whole body relax in seconds. If your walls are very dark or icy toned, consider adding artwork, fabric, or small decor pieces that create warmer contrast. You don't need a remodel, just a rebalancing. And if you want to reinforce your intention, comment now. My colors will speak peace. That simple phrase becomes an internal reminder every time you look around. But there's still one more element, or rather 3. They don't come in shades or shapes, but they carry memory, energy, and purpose. The next secret is about the objects that quietly shape the destiny of anyone who keeps them nearby. There are objects that decorate and objects that vibrate. Some carry light, some carry silence, some carry weight. Everything in your bedroom is emitting a frequency. Even the things that sit still, even the things you haven't touched in months. Have you ever walked into a place and felt comfort for no reason? Or stepped into a room and felt uneasy, even though everything was clean and organized? That's because objects absorb emotions, stories, intentions. They're not inert, they're portals. Place a jade plant near your bedside. It symbolizes growth, prosperity, and stability. A very familiar symbol in American homes for good fortune. Place a rose quartz crystal close to your pillow. It doesn't just attract love. It melts the emotional rigidity that blocks you from receiving it. Place a small wooden box with coins or gratitude notes on your nightstand. It's not decoration. It's a miniature altar. These objects turn your bedroom into an energetic field, a space that works with you even while you sleep. But here's the thing. This isn't about filling your room with mystical trinkets. It's about choosing with intention. One meaningful object has more power than 10 empty decorations. Tonight, before you go to bed, look around and ask yourself, what in this room still carries the energy of who I no longer am? Remove it, replace it, or bless it, and write this in the comments. I choose to surround my energy with purpose. That sentence is a quiet vow to your own soul. But there's something most people forget: the principle of balance, the energy of duality. because even the most beautiful bedroom can feel off when it's too singular, too one-sided. And that's exactly what the next secret reveals, the hidden power of the number two. Two pillows, two lamps, two sides of the bed. Duality isn't an aesthetic choice. It's energetic balance. Even if you sleep alone, your bedroom shouldn't communicate loneliness. It should communicate openness. The universe responds to what you prepare. When you organize your bedroom for two, even if only one person sleeps there, you're saying, I'm ready to welcome connection. I'm in harmony with myself. Couples in balanced bedrooms report more alignment, fewer arguments, deeper rest. Single people who apply this principle often feel a subtle shift, like a weight lifting off the chest, a quiet sense that something fell into place. Feng Shui teaches the pair is the bridge. Where there are two, there is flow, there is exchange, there is movement. If your bedroom currently has just one pillow, one nightstand, one source of light, it may be symbolizing unconsciously isolation, over-control, or the lack of space for emotional reciprocity. Add things in pairs. You don't need to buy anything. Just reorganize with awareness. A pair of candles, two cups on the nightstand, matching crystals on opposite sides. Even if no one is sleeping on the other side of the bed right now, the energy will be, and that changes everything. Say it in the comments, I am making space for balance to enter, because the universe only sends what you're ready to receive. But there's a final detail, one that most people completely overlook. Because no matter how beautiful, aligned, or harmonious your bedroom is, if the air is heavy, stagnant, carrying old emotional dust, nothing flows. The eighth secret is an ancient ritual almost forgotten, and those who practice it swear the whole space begins to breathe again. The air in your home has memory. It holds on to unspoken emotions, repetitive thoughts, and the hurts you thought you had already outgrown. Walls listen, fabrics absorb, and the bedroom, the place where you finally let your guard down, is also where everything heavy tends to settle in silence. Have you ever walked into a place and felt uncomfortable for no clear reason? The space looked clean, well decorated, but something in the air felt tight. That's not your imagination. That's stagnant energy, unrenewed air, an atmosphere layered with quiet, emotional residue. Now think, how long has it been since you energetically cleansed your own bedroom? I'm not talking about mopping the floor. I'm talking about purifying the vibration of the space where your dreams take shape, where your body rests, where your spirit restores itself. There's an ancestral ritual, simple but profoundly powerful, that should be done once a month, preferably during the day, with the window open and your mind fully present. Step 1. Open every window. Let sunlight in, even for a few minutes. Sunlight is the oldest natural purifier on earth. It brings clarity, dissolves heaviness, and clears out what no longer belongs. Step 2. Walk slowly around your bedroom and observe each corner. Notice where the air feels stuck, where the weight seems to gather. Sometimes it's near the closet. Sometimes it's right beside the bed. Step 3. Take a handful of coarse sea salt and sprinkle it lightly on the floor in a circular motion, always clockwise. Salt isn't superstition. It's pure mineral from the earth, capable of absorbing dense vibrations like an invisible sponge. Step 4. As you do this, breathe deeply. Exhale what's been trapped inside you, the frustrations, the loops, the unspoken fears. Step 5. Let the salt sit for 15 to 30 minutes. Then sweep or vacuum it slowly, imagining that everything heavy it absorbed is leaving your life. You are closing an energetic cycle. Final step. Light a gentle incense or use a room spray with lavender, rosemary, or eucalyptus oil, very familiar scents in American homes, and then simply say, "Thank you. Thank your space for holding you, for protecting you," and in that moment, be still. You'll notice something immediate. The room will feel lighter, your breath deeper, your thoughts clearer, almost as if the space itself just exhaled. This is the true energetic rebirth, a bedroom that breathes with you, a space that doesn't cling to the past, a place that gives you back to life whole. Don't underestimate this ritual. Repeat it every month, especially after hard seasons, breakups, illness, or big decisions. And if you feel called to begin today, write this in the comments. My bedroom will breathe with me. I rise with it. But now, you need to understand something much deeper. Because a clean, beautiful, balanced bedroom can still be energetically neutral if there's no intention behind it. The real shift happens when you turn your bedroom into a reflection of your destiny. And that's exactly what the climax of this video reveals, the final connection between space and purpose. Your bedroom doesn't hold only your dreams. It holds your story, your beliefs, your deepest fears, and your sacred desires. Every night, as you lie down, you step into an invisible portal between what was and what could be. And in that silent space, your destiny begins to take shape, whether you notice it or not. If your bedroom is chaos, your mind can't find peace. If your bedroom is heavy, your body can't regenerate. If your bedroom feels empty, your soul feels alone, even if you're surrounded by people. But when your space vibrates with balance, clarity, and purpose, everything in your life begins to align. You don't need to understand how. You just need to feel it and trust. Because this isn't superstition. It isn't decoration. It's energy work. It's remembering that you and your home are one single organism. And what you transform on the outside transforms you on the inside. Now take a deep breath. Mentally revisit every one of the 8 secrets. Visualize the bed positioned like a throne of rest. The mirror covered, returning peace to the room. Soft, warm light embracing the walls. Objects chosen with intention, not impulse. Air that's purified, free to move again. The vibration of 2 expanding like an invitation to love and balance. This bedroom is no longer just a physical place. It's a frequency. It's the field where your new life is going to start taking root. But here's the truth. Everything you learned here only has power if you act on it. Energy only responds to movement. So comment now. I choose harmony. I choose prosperity. Don't write it casually. Write it with intention, like planting a seed in the soil. And if you made it this far, know this. It wasn't by accident. Your space called you. Your spirit answered. But there are 3 silent mistakes made by almost everyone that can block the flow of abundance even after applying everything you learned today. These 3 mistakes are subtle, but powerful enough to freeze your money, your peace, and your relationships for months, even years. In the next video, I'll show you exactly what they are and how to fix them in under 24 hours. Click on the video appearing right here. The 3 bedroom mistakes that are blocking your money. This is the next step, and it needs to be taken today. Because if you miss the moment, it may take another year before you feel this calling again. And deep down, you know, your room is ready. Now, it's your turn.